All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Plum to Clairvoyance. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. This is tarot class. It is like 2 days after 2 or 3 days after when we normally have tarot class. But this is a special one anyway. This is like a trick or treat edition. So I think it's fine we did it on a Monday. Right? It's good. But yes, welcome if you are new here. Welcome if you're not new here. Welcome back. This is tarot topic / tarot class. This is not a tarot reading stream, mind you, though. I just want to throw that out there as a disclaimer at first, okay? Welcome. I feel like I need like my witchy voice on for this. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so let me hop back into chat. Thank you, everyone who's in here. I appreciate y'all. Right. Lucky, welcome. Look at you bringing me an apple. Don't even worry about that cat eating your homework. It was you that said the cat ate your homework, right? I love it when I'm given an apple during class. I love it, love it. Love it, love it. I think you're the first one. I think. I'm looking, though. Because knowing me, I'll eat my words later. If someone else gave me an apple, I didn't even see it. But thank you. I appreciate it. All apples are welcome. And green happens to be. Oh wait, look, Rabbit brought me one. Oh, Rabbit! Thank you for my apple. I know you're not here anymore, but thank you so much. A++ for you. Cool gamer, welcome. Lady V, Jiraiya, I know you're excited for this one. Moose, good to see you. Always. Mel. Mike H was in here earlier. Mike H. Don't know if you're still here. Lucky, good to see you. Cool gamer, Vicky T. Kaz, hello. Okay, see you in 15. That was a while ago, so I might see you soon. Aria, good to see you. Yay, yay, ghost talk, right? Whoop, whoop. Tiffany, welcome. The first one in here. Thank you, Tiff. Volstorm, so good to see you. Kate Braze. Packing me up in chat, Kate Braze. Last Lucky. And of course, Maddie. Hi, Maddie. Okay. And Mr. Malloy. Now we're complete. Now we have the complete class, plus anyone else who wants to decide to come on in. All right. So, did Jiraiya misbehave? No. Why? I don't think so. Not like anything more than usual or anything. Why? What's up? Did someone block him? Where's Misfit? Misfit's the only one I know who does that. Oh, wait, hold on. Was it me? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Was that me? It was me. OMG. Hold on. Was that Jiraiya? Oh, I just remembered I had my phone next to me, too. Hold on. Oh, no. I didn't do anything bad, right? I think I just deleted their message. Jiraiya, did I delete your message? I saw we. Also said was K Racing with the peace sign. None of that here, Jiraiya. None of that. You were trying out. OMG, I totally pulled a Misfit. Oh, I'm so sorry. How long were you timed out for? I just hit cancel too. Like as soon as he said that, I was like, wait, hold on. Could it be me? Oh man, I'm so sorry. And Cat Ninja, welcome. Long time no see. Very good to see you, love. He's got no pants on. Oh, great. Thanks for telling me that. I could have gone my whole life without hearing that one. LOL. Tech typos. I'm so sorry, Jiraiya. Forgive me. put myself in the naughty corner, even though I created that corner. All right. So 'tis the season, right? So what I mean by 'tis the season is this is Halloween time. This is also the time that some people might refer to as the winter solstice, right? This is the time where it's more dark outside, or we have less and less daylight and more of the moon with us, so to speak. It's a time of kind of spookiness, and when it is known that the veil between the worlds is thinner at this time, though. And it's been practiced that way since I found out, notably, the first kind of written documentation about that goes all the way back to 9th century Ireland. So I'll give you guys some good juicy history too. But so we're going to be talking about, today is going to be communicating with the dead using tarot. Hold on, what's the name of my thing? Communicating with the dead, tarot, and the other side. Yes, we're going to be talking about how tarot connects to the other side and how you can use it as a tool to connect to the other side. So, having said that, who's ready to get real spooky in here and talk dead people? Who's ready to talk the dead? Who's ready to talk to the dead? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're ready to talk to the dead. My hand is raised really high. I think you are, Volstorm. I think I concur with that comment, by the way. I totally agree here. There we go. There's a hand risen. There we go. Right? Let's get it. Okay, so do it now. Dries, do it now. Do it now. Okay, so if everyone's ready to go, you guys don't even have to give a thumbs up. Well, actually, let me know if I'm sharing the screen okay, if you don't mind. And then we shall begin. All right. Thank you, last week. So we are good to roll. All right, so we are full screen. Are we good? Let me know, and then we shall begin. It looks like we're good. Okay, so communicating with the dead, tarot and the other side. You guys like my cute ghost, by the way? Cute, right? All right. Oh, he just did a trick for us. What a lovey. I forgot I put that in there. All right, so communicating with the dead, tarot, and the other side. Well, I think this one spins too. You sure do. All right, so 'tis the season, the beginning. So, like I just referenced, so we're gonna take a rewind. We're gonna hop into our little time traveling jet, or the what's the car that they have in Back to the Future? What car was that they used to travel? What type of car was it? Anyone remember? Mike H, good to see you. There we go. Boom, DeLorean. Thanks, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna hop in our DeLorean or time traveling. No, Maddie. or our time traveling jet, whatever we want to use. Okay. But so we're gonna go back like to the origins of Halloween, even. So the oldest traditions, not only of Halloween, but of communication with the dead during this time of year, specifically from October, November, and then there's some notability for January as well, but October and November specifically, okay? And this is referred to as the Samhain. The Samhain. So if you hear people, and I know I probably butchered this pronunciation of the Samhain, or Samhain or Samhain, but there's people that still practice this, so. It's Gaelic / Old Irish. It's a festival that's marked between October 31st and November 1st, okay? Now, it marks the beginning of winter, the darker time of the year. We just talked about that. And so this is neat. So, as far back to the 19th century, Irish literature, it is referred as being a time marked by open ancient, quote, burial mounds. Okay, these open burial mounds were seen as portals to the other side / to the spirit world. So even back in the 9th century, they were talking about these burial mounds that were said to be portals out there in the good old country laddie in Ireland. So divination, as noted further in history with the Samhain festival, included the use of nuts and apples. I had to throw this in there just as a fun fact for everyone. So some of the earliest accounts of these festivals, right, during this time of year, they were using nuts and apples for divination. Thoughts, people, thoughts? It's a weird word. Well, it's spelled correctly. However, it is oh wait, unless you guys are talking about the DeLorean, you could be. And it's under the earth. Nice. We'll get into a little bit of that. So these burial mounds were seen almost like portals, like I said, to the other side / spirit world. So now moving it along. Now we're going to get into actual divination and the dead, okay? We're going to talk some terms. So communication with the dead has been done and is related back to the ancient of times, right? Back to the Aztecs, Mayans, the Egyptians, etc. So specifically, we're going to talk about the ways of how to communicate with the dead and the notable differences between them, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is necromancy. So when I say necromancy, everybody in the chat, just tell me what comes to your mind instantaneously when I say necromancy. You don't have to give me the definition or anything specifically, but what images are drawn up in your head, or what comes to mind when I say necromancy? No wonder Clumsy likes her apples, right? Hold on. Lady B said, "Can someone post the manual sub link?" I should be able to. Let me grab it real quick, okay? Hold, please. Hold, please. All right. I think I got it. I got it in there. I got it in there. Woohoo! Ash, my lovey. You should be able to just click on it, love, and it'll take you to it, I think. Because I just went to get the manual link for it. All right. So we left off, and I was asking y'all what comes to mind when I say necromancy. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what y'all hit me with. Ooh, okay, hold on. Talking to the dead, yes. Zombies, I thought this was interesting. Interesting. Dead communicate with the dead. Okay, yep. Ash, so good to see you, lovey. Sorry you're at work. Boo. But I'm glad you're here. Can you say hello to everyone in your version? So here. So hello. Hello, Booga. Arf, arf. Wait, the practice of communicating with the dead. Okay. Oh, you're good, Lady B. Don't worry about it, babe. Did you say necromancy? Possibly. Okay, so necromancy kind of does have a little bit of like a negative connotation to it. However, okay, so it's the use. It's here's the here's the the basic definition: the use of magic to summon or communicate with the dead. However, necromancy in its like its original forms and stuff like that, there was definitely some sacrificing stuff going on. There was some weird stuff, I gotta say. So that could be why it kind of has this negative connotation when you hear necromancy. But so that is one of the ways of communicate. One of the notable ways of communicating with the dead. Okay. Second, channeling. So when I say channeling, what comes to your mind? Let me know. Even if it's just surfing the TV, maybe that's what comes to mind right away. But what I do mean is in a in a spiritual context. So when I say channeling, what comes to mind, y'all? I kind of like that distinction, Lady V. I like that. Very nice. Gotcha. Ooh, conduit. Great word. Possession. Okay, okay. We're kind of we're talking about some forms of channeling there actually, because that definitely can be considered a possession, right? Especially if it's a physical medium. Let's do the channeling. Calling. Okay, conduit. Again, love this. Drawing power. I like that as well. Don't worry about being like right or wrong here. These are all really good answers, actually. So we have channeling in its basic form. Okay, it's the process of mediating communication between spirit or spirits of the dead with or to the living. So, and is that Raina S? Welcome. Good to see you, lovey. That's okay if your spelling's awful, but when you say possession, though, I think this is a very intriguing way to kind of point to how some channeling works, because much like Lass had mentioned, being a conduit is kind of being the medium. So these can be really similar things because you're the device that the spirit is using to communicate, right? Think of it that way. You are the medium. You are that device. Okay, so onward. Divination. So when I say divination, what pops in your head, y'all? Like off the bat, when I say divination, go ahead, type in the chat again. Just whatever rolls out. By the way, y'all, there's 12 people watching. Please make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate that too. Arf, arf. Maury, I love this. Those hillbillies that find water with sticks. Oh, I love that. Psychic or hidden knowledge. Okay, gotcha. Totally. I'm vibing that. Okay, Brazy, you're so silly. I love it. Using something to communicate. Okay. Yes. All these answers are good. Even K Brazy's. All right. So divination and its basic, definition is the practice of seeking knowledge by supernatural means. Okay, i.e., tarot cards, the Ouija board, pendulums, etc. Raina S., you know what? When you came in here, I was thinking of your son right away. That reading I had done. It's been a minute since I've seen you, by the way. It's so good to see you. But I was thinking of your son when you came in and about that reading. So you have used pendulums to communicate with your son and love it. I like pendulums too. I need to spend more time with my pendulums, but I really do fancy. I do fancy my pendulums, I must say. It's really good when you're trying to get just like some basic yes or no's, you know. All right. So again, these are just some ways. These are just like some basics. These are some of the major notable ones. Notable ways to communicate with the dead. So let me ask you guys, when it comes to differences, what would be the difference between me, a tarot reader, okay, and let's say a physical medium who sees and talks to dead people, maybe even lets dead people communicate through them, meaning almost like a temporary jump or a temporary possession, like Maury so thoughtfully pointed out earlier in regards to channeling. So what would you say the main difference is between, like I said, something maybe like what I do, reading tarot cards, etc., a tarot reader versus someone who is channeling? Oh, well, you know what? I go live every night, but I go live at ungodly hours. Not, no pun intended. But so during the weekends I do have tarot class, and then me and Moose do the AI tarot together. But today was a special class because of the holiday, because of the season. 'Tis the season. Raina, are you on Discord by chance? If not, I mean, we'd love to have you in our Discord. Just saying. There we go. A very notable difference. Okay. Gotcha. Yes. I totally, and Kate Brazy, so do I. That's in my opinion as well. And a lot of, oh man, like, guess what? It's getting spooky up in here. My light literally just turned off. Like right as I pulled this up, Kate Brazy. Kate Brazy, what's going on here? Do you got some, do you have some TK abilities or something affecting my electricity? But yes, I totally agree with this here. And notably a lot of physical mediums, like people who like literally see dead people. If you talk to them, or you've learned anything about their history, a lot of them have seen the dead since they were children. So it's been with them for literally since they can remember, or since a certain age. Technically, using tarot is channeling the universe through the cards, is it not? It is channeling. It is channeling. So I'm glad you said that. It is a form of channeling. Channeling the spirit, the medium is the medium, so to speak. Exactly. So this is where we get into like subdivisions. So a physical medium, like I was just discussing, that would be someone who actually physically sees the dead, right? Now, for me, when I'm doing a reading, I'll tell you right now, I can feel the dead, not physically, and I can't physically see them, but I'll get chills and stuff like that. And I'm still being used as a medium. I am still that medium, right? This is just in different ways that I'm being used, and I'm using the cards as my tool, as my language, so to speak, because like Maury noted, I'm not inviting the spirit inside of me to communicate. This is communication through the tarot, using divination. Oh my gosh, Maddie, you are so cute. I love this. Your life might be a mess, but your nails can be on point with Lady V. So cute. And Pisces Tarot. Oh, I love Pisces. They're great. I just started using the pendulum, realized I'm very connected to spirit using it. That's beautiful. I love that. I love it. Still reading the book for information on it. That's so awesome. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. And welcome. Raina says, I can add Discord. I will have to be taught how to use it. Tarot cards are done by spirit guides, right? Well, look, if you guys, so a lot of you have been here for my lives, right? You notice I ask, what do I say when I'm shuffling the deck? Anyone know or just know it offhand by chance? Spirit angels and guides, right? That's what who I'm always reaching out to for your question or for someone's specific question. And that's notable too, because I'm being specific in who I'm speaking to, or what energy I'm drawing from, if that makes sense. Okay. Have you last? Okay, so you're a physical medium then. Wow. Very interesting indeed. I love it. Numbers talk to you. Yeah, like angel numbers? Numbers are great. I'll go down a rabbit hole with numbers, though, I have to be honest. I'll like keep looking them up and looking them up and looking them up. I'll go nuts with them. Maddie's right. It can take a little bit to learn, but it really is like that's all I'm really on. Honestly, I do have like a Facebook that I never go on, but Discord's really where it's at for me anyway. So necromancy, channeling, and divination are three sides of the same coin, so to speak. Ding, 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 Jiraiya. What do we have for you? I will not put you in timeout again. I promise. I do not have the phone next to me to do so. Oh, I still feel bad about that. But no, Jiraiya, yes, you are exactly right. These are all interwoven, right? They are all, there is differences, but they are, like you said, kind of different sides to a coin. Love it. Look at you. Okay, so onward. Everyone ready to move forward? Don't. Give me a thumbs up and we'll get rolling. Oh, Lady B, I just saw your comment too. You've seen him since childhood. That doesn't surprise me, Lady B, at all. Not at all, at all, at all. All right, onward to the theater. Oh, rip. Okay. What is this picture depicting? Okay, guys, go ahead. Throw it in chat. What is this picture depicting? Don't even look at my little notes on there. Just tell me what the picture's depicting. Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Aw, thank you, Pisces Tarot. You're awesome, too. Clumsy. I'm like you. I don't exactly see or hear anything, but sometimes I feel something scary. The scariest thing was meeting my cousin for the first time. That looked just like my mom right after she passed. Yeah. So, and there's terms for that. That would be like a natural knowing. Like, so technically, there's like 5 different things. Like, there's clairvoyance, there's clairaudience, there's like there's all these like tags for like what you hear, what you feel, what you see, a natural knowing. But it's all, to me, it all still hits with, that intuition or that third eye. But yeah, I don't see things. Every now and then I have like caught things at the corner of my eye, but for me, it's feelings and it's narrative. I'll get narratives and it'll just come out. AA meeting, warrior. You're killing me, Smalls. I love it. Seance or dinner? Yes, seance or dinner. Yes, you did. Good job, Lady B. All right. So, hold on. I do want to grab this real quick before I forget. Hold please. I heard my son once clear as day, like 3 days after he passed, and haven't really heard him since. It was weird. I did see him clearly once also. Very notable. Okay. I wonder what was, I got chills all over too reading that right now. OMG. Like they're all over, especially my legs. It's crazy. I wonder what was going on for you too at that time that he showed up, like, noting, like you said, you saw him clear at one time as well, like clear as day is what I'm assuming you mean. Oh, I got chills all over. Okay. I can't help it. You said write down the first thing that comes to mind. Good. I'm glad you did. Good job. Connecting. Okay, so let's talk seance. Seance. Okay, so by the 1800s, the presence and use of seances grew dramatically. Okay, and there's actually a reason for this. One especially notable woman popularized then far further than one would imagine was who was the notable woman. Does anybody know who this woman was who really kind of set the popularization of seances into motion? Anyone know? Hint, she conducted these seances in the White House. That's your hint about who this woman was. Literally, people, we had seances in the White House at one point. Come on. I love it. So, but who was this woman? Like I said, your hint is that she conducted these seances in the White House, y'all. Anyone know? Jiraiya, ding ding. Not the first one. It was Lincoln's wife. Okay, anyone know her name? Mary Todd Lincoln. Mary Todd Lincoln. She was in it to win it with the seances. She loved them. She actually founded during her time as, I guess, the first lady, she founded this organization that is for like seances and for the study of paranormal activity, etc. So Very intriguing. Her birthday is, hold on, when was her birthday? She was born December 13th, 1818. What does that make her, a Capricorn? 1818, wow. In Lexington, Kentucky. And she died July 16th, 1882, Springfield, Illinois. Oh, she's a Sag? Oh, I love me some Sag too. That's my moon sign, Sag. She was trying to contact their son, if I remember right. Oh, you're probably right. Because, I've heard things about her here and there, and that sounds like dead on. She lost 3 kids is why she got into it, if I remember. Yeah, I think you guys are nailing it. So, question for chat. When I say seance, go ahead and type it in the chat. What comes to mind for you? What's some of the first things that are notable for you or that you think of when you hear the word seance? Also, does anyone know what Houdini used to be known for with the seances? Nice, Maury. I would say something with the tables too. For me, like I picture them shaking or levitating, something like that for sure. Yes, Lady B, you guys are like so smart. You guys are the smartest in the chat. You guys are so smart. I love it. Debunking. Yes, Houdini was notorious for debunking seances. However, Houdini got real kind of buck wild on some people, was nonstop harassing people, even people that he couldn't necessarily debunk. That he would. It's almost as if it would rather be couldn't be proven either way. He would have an axe to grind if he could not dismantle them completely. So Houdini got a little crazy, but yes, that is what he notably did in regards to the seances. Yes, she got it. So Mary Lincoln also started the yes, the preservation of White House artifacts as well, which every first lady has been responsible for since. Really, I didn't know that part of it. Oh, how cool! Yeah, Houdini was intense from all accounts that I've kind of heard. I don't know, but I'm not claiming to be an expert on him. So he said if it was real, he would contact his wife after death. That's right. Oh, you're right about this. I heard about that. That's notable. Man, where did I hear that at? Now that's going to drive me crazy all day because I heard that before. I'll give you guys another fun little tidbit. Okay, so I'm sure everyone knows who Freud is, right? The famous psychologist. Have you guys also heard of Carl Jung or Jung, however you pronounce it? He's my fave. That's my dude right there. I'll sit for Jung all day. But they're both, psychologists, and they actually both kind of were practicing at the time and evolving their studies, so to speak. Freud and Jung, and they were actually really close friends until a supernatural occurrence happened one time during an investigation they were doing, and Jung called him out about him being so something had happened. The story goes, I know I'm not going to give it as much justice as it should have, but so in a nutshell, the story is that they had went over together because they kind of did the thing too where they would try to debunk some supernatural stuff. However, While Freud was more of the skeptic, he was also more of someone who was closed off to even accepting anything that was not normal or paranormal. Okay, while Jung was more open to either way, right? Whether it's something that's explainable or whether it's something not explainable. And so Jung describes it as them talking about some noise that starts happening in this like little office they're at, like a rapping at the door or something, or on a bookshelf. And when it happens, they're both kind of startled by it. They're both trying to like figure out an explanation. And Jung tells Freud, he says, there's literally no explanation. Like we already just checked off all the boxes. This is paranormal, right? And so Freud has Adam for like saying, like, oh, you're just a stupid fool. You just want to believe in ghosts, yada, yada, yada. And I guess that Jung had he said that in that moment he snapped at him, but he didn't remember exactly what he said, but he had said something to the effect of, now that you're questioning it, or now that you're questioning it and making a mockery of it, it's going to happen again. Just you wait, or something like that. And kid you not, I guess like a couple minutes later, it happened again. Freud took off, and then him and Jung never spoke again. That's how the story goes. So there we go. I'm off my soapbox, giving some story time. I love this. Freud was on coke though, so who knows what he was thinking, right? Is he? Hold on, I have a comment about this, but I can't on YouTube. So dang it. Oh, what a dick. Okay, moving along. Tarot guidance. Okay, are there any tarot cards? Okay, so if you happen to be a little bit familiar with tarot, throw your answer in here, okay? If not, that's okay. But are there any tarot cards you believe closely relate to the subject at hand today, which is what? Talking with the dead. Okay, so if there's any that come to mind, let me know, y'all. Aw, BKT, I'm sad. Arf, arf. There's still replay though, and you're still here, and we're still live, so. Okay, the death card, yes, an obvious one too, right? Yes, and so the death card is represented by Scorpio, or Scorpio's represented by death in the tarot. High Priestess, very good one. Yes, yes, yes. But death card is a great one. So this is intriguing for me, Pisces Tarot, because I noticed that when I was kind of doing a little bit research for this class, like I'll dig here and there online, but I like to get like resources kind of from all over, plus like my own knowledge. But when I was kind of digging on this, I was like, why is there so much combos here? Like just for when I want just one card, right? But yeah, I could see where that might in particularly actually be a great combo, and I like it. So I appreciate that you threw in the combos. That might be something I do one day, like for a class. So noted. And yes, I agree. Okay, so the next page I'm going to tell you now is some of the. There's going to be 3 cards in there. Okay, one of them will be the obvious card of right. Who am I going to take with me, or what card might I want to spend some time with if I'm trying to communicate with the dead, and of course it is death, right? But the other 2 cards might not be as obvious to y'all. So give me a thumbs up and we'll move to the next page. And you guys can see the cards I chose that I would want to kind of meditate with, or, have time around before or around the time of communicating with the dead, so to speak. Pisces Tarot, are you a new sub, by the way? I'm trying to think if I've seen you in here. If I have and I just forgot, that's my apologies. But if I have not, welcome. It's good to see you. And I don't, that's a common thing to say. But think about the Death card. The Death card is in relation, or is represented by Scorpio, or Scorpio is represented by Death in tarot, and Scorpio is a water sign. So, yeah. All right, we're good to go. But what I would say is there's crossover there for sure. Here are a few of my picks for the tarot cards I feel may or would support communicating with the dead, okay? My first choice is the Hanged Man. My second choice is the Magician. And then third, of course, is the obvious choice, Death. So I want to know your guys' thoughts on some of the cards I picked, maybe some of the reasoning behind it that you feel me. Like, why would I choose the Hanged Man? Why would I choose the Magician? Heck, if you want to say, why would I choose Death? You can go there too. But just I want to hear your guys' thoughts about that. Don't worry about being right or wrong or anything like that. Oh, yes, Pisces Tarot, welcome. And thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Welcome. Are you on Discord, Pisces Tarot? If you are, let me know. I'll drop you a link. Hanged Man is close to death. Okay, gotcha. I will give you a hint. So one of the reasons I did choose the Hanged Man is because of the planet that he's represented by in tarot. And that planet is related to a certain fish sign that happens to be in chat right now. So I'm going to say yes, and yes. But specifically, I went for the Hanged Man because of his affiliation with Neptune. There we go. Nice. Oh, Lass, I always forget you're such a wonderful fish, too. The fish always find me. I love fishies. Frog, good to see you. Welcome. Moose, welcome back. Death, Infinity. Look at the Magician, too, right? You see this, the crown above him? It's in the shape of the Infinity symbol. Well, the Magician probably is a little bit more obvious because that is the medium, right? Like we were just talking about. I am the medium. You have all the tools you need in order to create or to manifest the power or to channel, so to speak. Well, so Jiraiya, I will tell you this. That image you see right there of the Magician, you see how he's pointing down and then one hand pointing up. This is in reference to as above, so below. This is the reference to him, this robed figure. He is that medium. He is the go-between. As above, so below. From the earth to the heavens. He is the middle ground. He is the medium. He is the thing. That is very true, actually, Jiraiya. I was reading that just a little bit earlier in one of my books, now that you mentioned that. Yep. Odin was missing a hand, too, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Ready to move forward? Give me a thumbs up. We're almost done. You guys have done so well. You guys always do such a good job. All right, so this is like the last slide, but this is going to be the super, super fun part, okay? So you guys are going to choose if you want to participate, okay? And if you have your own tarot cards, by all means, go ahead, bust them out, and you can do one of these questions. So you guys are going to choose between, I'm not going to tell you what the question is. These are like your hints, kind of. So you might not technically not know which one's the trick or which one's the treat, or maybe it's 2 tricks and 2 treats, who knows. But so you're going to choose between one of the two, and I'm going to pull a card for you, okay? Unless you have a deck, like I said, by all means, go ahead and pull for yourself. I'll help you interpret if you need to. So you guys are going to choose between option 1, or number 1 is Ghost of You, and number 2 is Ghost of Lynx. So if you guys would like me to do one for you, just type in number 1 or number 2, and I will do so for you, okay? Let me bust out my... Oh, wait, no, I got the black deck in front of me. Ooh, I got it. Odin was the one missing an eye? Why did I think it was Odin was the missing the hand? Huh. Yeah. Make this a little brighter. OMG, how long was I muted for? Holy camoli. Such a freaking boomer. Drive myself nuts. Okay. I had my spooky light out earlier. I'm sad because it died. Shush, Daddy. Shush, 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 shush. Okay, so I Am Not John wants one. The Ghost of You. Okay. So, here we go. So, Spirit Angels and Guides. Let's go through for I Am Not John. We're going to be asking, what ghosts within John still linger? Whether they are ghosts from Halloween's past or present, or any notable time of year. All right, so Spirit Angels and Guides for I Am Not John. Is there any ghosts that are haunting him currently within himself? These are ghosts from the past, so recent. Okay. All right, my dear, you have the Emperor. And you also have the King of Spheres in the reverse. That would be like the King of Pentacles in reverse. So right off the bat, so the ghosts of you are in the past that I think that could be like haunting you still to this date. And remember, so when we think of ghosts, let's think of things that maybe are are haunting us, right? The Emperor, the King of Spheres, or the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think that some of this could be bad. This could be trauma from childhood, particularly with a male figure or with a father figure. Or this could be maybe your own struggles in that role yourself. And those are the ghosts that are still haunting you at this time. So there you go, my dear. So Jiraiya says, I drew the King of Cups reversed, Five of Cups, and Magician on question 1. Okay. King of Wands, sorry. I'm still on AI Tarot. Okay, hold on. Was King of Wands in the reverse? You're welcome. I'm not done. My pleasure, Lovey. Okay, so it's like when I shuffle and pull. So it was a jumper. Was it a man down jumper, like when they fly across the room and I'm like, man down? One of those? Was it one of those? So I'm going to say this for the King of Wands. Because it's haunting you, I don't feel like it's all that important whether it's reversed or not. What I would say here is this is not getting the chance to, or feeling as though you never got to be that entrepreneur, or you never got to be successful at that, at that one thing you were going to make $1 million at, or, the goals that you should have attained by now, or some type of holding yourself kind of to this high standard of having things, having the best of luck and having everything just work out for you the way that you believe it should have. I think that that's kind of a ghost that's haunting. The Magician, equally as kind of intriguing here. I'd say this is more about the ghost of your own power, the ghost of maybe even your own intuition and your own abilities. Oh, Raina, that's so good. Yes, replay crew. Whoop, whoop. Okay, if anybody else wants me to pull one of these for them, let me know now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. This class actually went a tad bit longer than I thought it would, which is good, though. You guys always have the best input. I really do appreciate y'all. Arf, arf. Seriously, thank you. I would not be able to make much until tell that. You're very welcome, Lovey. My pleasure. And thank you for being a lovey. I will take a card if okay. 1, please, if so. Okay, gotcha. We'll do number 1 for you as well. So, the ghosts of you. All right, Dana, let's see what's going on there. So, Spirit Angels and Guides, let's go through for Raina. What ghosts are the ghosts? Which of Raina's ghosts are haunting her? Or if there is any ghost, which are they? Intriguing. Okay. Anything else? Oof. Okay. So we got your sun coming through nice and strong. Just want to say that off the rip. The Knight of Spheres, the Knight of Pentacles. So a young laddie, right? Or young in regards to, this is like notable when we go from the Kings to the Knights. This is that younger energy, okay? So, and Spheres relates to the home, just like Pentacles. And then we have the Magician, which, interestingly enough, came through for Jiraiya, but combined with this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, which to me wouldn't even matter if it was reversed or not for this type of reading. I think there's some denial ghosts around you, and I think that some of it might even have to do with abilities. I think that you have some abilities that you are you've not tapped into, or that you've ignored, or that are coming to the surface that are not being kind of honored, or that are not being given the true credit it deserves, or you're not tapping into what's readily available to you. So one thing about the 10 of Pentacles is that's a very strong ancestor history, right? It's also your ancestors are surrounding you. They're trying to help you. They want to help you. And it's that type of kind of influence as well. You could come from like a long line of witches, who knows? Or, even like a lot of Native American families have that really just super strong 10 of Pentacles energy that comes through, and their ancestors are with them always. And they're a lot of times, there's a lot of people who are connected to them because of that tradition and that bond, etc. But it does feel like there's some like innate family ability there. Along with, I think the ghost of your son is coming through as almost just to say the ghost of you. I feel like this is part of you, but also this is part of maybe some purpose you have felt. So there you go, my dear. Oh, he does? That's so cute. Really, Rena? Oh, I love that. I know. I totally agree, Jiraiya, right? The Magician's totally kind of making his like, hello, I'm the medium. I'm the medium here. I love it. And this is so cool too. I love it. He's with you. I'm telling you. That 10 of Pentacles energy is strong. It's very, like I said, ancestor based. So does not surprise me. I love that though about the Magician card. That's so cute. I love it, love it, love it. You're very, very welcome, lovey. My pleasure. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up here then. I super enjoyed this class. I hope y'all did too. I will be back live tonight at my normal time. If you happen to be a new sub on Pisces Tarot, make sure you have your notifications on. I go live every night. It is at ungodly hours though. But if you happen to be up, I'm always here.